And as Richard mentioned, they're fresh off the back of their first earnings as a publicly listed company on the DFM. We are very pleased to be speaking to Taaleem this morning. The CEO, Alan Williamson, is in the studio. Alan, it's lovely to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me in. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's great to talk to you after your first set of publicly available, publicly listed numbers. And they're a good set. 14% rise in profit, a 32% rise in revenue. What's it on the back of?
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic results. We're very proud of our achievements year on year. Obviously, in the school business, it's all about enrolment. Our enrolment is up an eye-watering 45% since the previous year, with a growth of 2,600 students in the premium sector. And obviously, that makes a fantastic difference to profitability. So we're very proud of the achievements of our school in bringing in so many premium students.
Let's have a look at what that actually looks like on the ground. When you say enrolments are up 45%, how much of that is new students? How much of that is just the growth of schools? What does it look and feel like?
Yeah, so to break that down, obviously there's about around 6,000 new students coming in from the government public-private partnership in the move to 28,000 students in total. We're obviously, again, very proud of the work we do with the governments of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. In terms of the 2,600, we acquired Jebel Ali School and brought that into our portfolio. Jebel Ali was 1,400 students when it started, and it's an incredible 1,700 today. So all of the discussion around that not-for-profit school coming into Taaleem has proven, unfounded, and we're very pleased with that. So the rest of the growth, Brandy, is just this Dubai and Abu Dhabi buoyant market, people coming in and looking for high quality schools. And in addition, around 40% of our new students have come from competitor schools into Taaleem.
Which is my question. How much of this, we want to use you a bit of a proxy data for the Dubai population. Could you put a percentage on how many of those students are, as you say, people who already lived here, who might have moved in from other schools or come with an acquisition? And what percentage are actually new residents?
So the acquisition numbers are clear. I've given you them. So from the 2,600, 1,400 were acquisition. But the percentages are what you're looking at there. So 40% of our new students came from competitor schools. 60% have arrived in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So, and that, we've not seen that before. Clearly the economy is having an impact to the success of Taaleem and other schools groups.
Well, you say that the rise in profit is on the back of new students. It will also be on the back of keeping your costs down, particularly at a time of high inflation. Tell me how inflation is affecting you.
Yeah, I mean, Taaleem work hard on an efficiency agenda, but we also have to maintain a premium standard in our schools and invest in our schools and make sure our schools are outstanding and very good in terms of what they deliver to students. Teacher salaries is the main thing for any schools group. Taaleem were, I think, the only schools group in the previous year that gave the salary rise to our teachers, and this year we're committed to that again. You need to have the highest quality leaders and teachers in your school. The main thing actually for teachers' salary is teacher housing at the present time. I listen into the show every morning, and we've been talking about the property market, and Taaleem are aware of that in terms of teacher salaries.
When you say you're giving a pay rise, what kind of percentage are we talking about? The range?
Yes, I mean we give around 3 to 5% across the portfolio for sort of admin and teaching staff and leaders.
I've had someone message in asking whether or not you had a sort of a share option scheme for your teachers when you listed.
What we did is we offered our teachers and our parents in tranche 3 the ability to buy shares, and many of them did, which we were very, very pleased with that.
Well, these are your first numbers since you did go public, since you listed on the DFM. What does that mean for you in terms of the pressure to perform? Does it make the financial year feel different?
Look, we're focused on our growth strategy. We've a fantastic board, and actually on the day of IPO, I'll always remember our chairman, Khalid Al-Tayar, said to the management team, focus on the strategy. The share price will respond to the success of the strategy. It was well publicised that we're opening 2 new Dubai British schools in Dubai. We're opening another premium school in Abu Dhabi. Unlike some of the other IPOs, we will pay a dividend, and it will be a dividend story, but Taaleem are a growth story. And I think you will see a difference in our share price when the growth story comes to fruition. And, even this week I was on the canal, a beautiful plot on the canal where we are building a brand new Dubai British school, Jumeirah. And that's going to be a fantastic piece of architecture as you're driving over the Sheikh Zayed Road Bridge on the canal.
But as Richard mentioned there when he was doing the market report, the price for Taaleem shares were set at the top of the range at 3 dirhams. We're at about 2.59 this morning, slightly up on your earnings, but still not where they were when you went public. Do you feel that in the decisions that you're making?
No, we're focused on the strategy, and we're very aware. I don't want to repeat my previous answer. A lot of the IPOs were dividend stories. We are a growth story. We're very, very aware that the growth strategy is in place. It will come. And when you see 4 new premium schools coming onto a portfolio like Taaleem's and talking about the student numbers that we've introduced this morning, the growth and profitability there and the impact on the dividend will be significant.
How easy is it to get teachers for these new schools to recruit at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, all over the world, if you read the education literature, you will see a teacher recruitment crisis. Again, I would love to take the credit for not feeling too much pressure there, but the credit goes to the city of Dubai and the city of Abu Dhabi. What do I mean by that is it is still a fantastic attraction to come and live in Dubai. We are just about to go to London and Manchester to recruit teachers for our British schools. They're sitting in the British weather in midwinter, and Dubai, the city of Dubai, advertises itself.
Alan Williamson is the Taaleem CEO, speaking to us this morning on the back of their Q1 numbers, a 14% rise in profit and a 32% rise in revenue. Thank you very much for joining us on the Business Breakfast this morning.
Dubai Eye 103.8.
Join the conversation.